Hello everybody! As you can see, it is an absolute mess behind me, and I apologize for that. Back to more serious things now. I recently learned how to make a fishtail braid. Now, for those of you who know how to make it, you're like, yeah, it's easy. And yes, as soon as you get the hang of it, it is really easy. But I never knew how to make one, and I finally do. So I thought I'd share my knowledge with all of you with a braid tutorial. I do side braids all the time, because I find them easier to make. I'll start with a simple braid, which many people know how to do. Majority of people know how to do, but some don't. You start out by dividing your hair into three parts, three equal parts, as equal as you can get them. And I tend to make this first part longer because I have shorter hair here, so it makes it a bit like appear thicker, but it's not. Anyway, you got your three parts that don't look equal at all. So anyway, there you go. I have three parts. Voila. I'm going to take one of the parts that are on the outside and I'm going to put it over the middle one so that the side one becomes the middle one. And then what I'm going to do is take the opposite side that I haven't used yet and put it over the middle one. Like so. So you should still have three distinctive parts. And basically you just repeat that. You take the outer part, put it over the middle part, take the other outer part, put it over the new middle part, and then just keep going. You want to put the hairs between your fingers, like different fingers, so it's easier to keep them separated. The tip of my braids are usually pretty long because my hair is all different lengths since I'm getting hair from the back. Voila! There you go. That is a simple braid. But what I like to do to my braids, just like make them look a bit less like perfectly fitted. So I'll just like take them and push the inside of it. Put my thumb underneath and just push. So I'll do that a bit everywhere, just mess it up a bit. And there you go. That is a simple braid. Now the next braid I'm going to do is a fishtail braid. This one is a bit more complicated to do. Not complicated to understand, I find. Instead of dividing it into three parts, you're going to divide it into two parts. There you go. If you want to try to do it easier, you can take one of your elastics and put it on top, make a ponytail. So you might want to take an elastic that you can cut off afterwards, or you can just not tighten it much and just slip it down your braid, which is what I usually do. So you have two parts now. And what you're going to do is from one part, take just a small outer part of that and then pass it to the other side. Just pass it to the other side and then it goes into the other side like that. Then you do the same thing but with the other side, the opposite side. You take a piece and you give it to the other part. Like this. And then you go and take a part from here and you pass it to the other side. I haven't gotten very good with the proportions yet. I usually just pass random sizes to the other side so it looks kind of very messy in the end. So you want to keep tightening it like that. Then you just repeat everything you were doing, basically. Mirror to do this because it's much easier, I find, to see what you're doing than to like try to look down on it. And that's why I always do a side braid too, because I like seeing what I'm doing. It's easier, I find. The problem I have with this braid is that my hair is not the same length everywhere, and so sometimes it messes up and it starts getting loose in places because my hair is not long enough, and so it can't stay on the whole braid, and especially since afterwards I mess it up a bit, well, on purpose, but I mess it up a bit to try to get a little messy braid. Tie an elastic to the end, and there you have it. This is a fishtail braid. And then I usually just slip it down and mess it up a bit, but it's really nice, normal, so there you go. There's your fishtail braid. Now that I know how to do this, I'm doing it all the time, all day long, and I love it. I find it so pretty. I hope I helped you to figure out how to make a fishtail braid, or just a normal braid too. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, or leave a comment if you'd like. I will see you all next week. Bye!